Hello, I'm Stephen McNally. I'm an Irish animation director working in London at the production company Blink Industries and Blink Inc. I've been a director there for about 10 years now. I've directed commercials for the likes of Stella Artois and Heinz, and then I've also made music videos for a lot of artists as well, from Jon Hopkins to Elton John. I recently directed a half-hour animated TV special for HBO with Bono. It was in aid of the Irish Hospice Foundation. Then, as well as being a director myself, I'm a creative director in Blinking, so I work with our other directors to sort of help them realize their animation ideas and be something that we can actually produce. And aside from that, I work with our development team in working on materials for our long form TV shows and feature ideas and things. So yeah, I'm all over the place, really. I suppose my favorite piece from my time at the RCA was my grad film, Meanwhile. It was my kind of attempt to pin down the quite disconnected and discombobulated feeling of being in a different city where I felt a bit adrift. It's bright, it's colorful, it's mixing various different styles of quite janky animation. And it's taking that 5 minutes to try and tell a story about being isolated and connecting in a city. There's a little bit of irony in it, but mostly it's kind of me trying to be sincere and talking about my feelings in a way that I'm very unused to. But it was also really great to experiment with color and with sound, and I worked with a really good composer on it, and together we came up with 4 different leitmotifs, one for each character, so that they fold into one another as the story progresses. Working with Mike Wild, our sound mixer in the RCA, he was very inspirational into how you could use sound to kind of build out your film from even quite simple foundation of visuals. What I really valued from my time at the RCA was just being able to carve out a space in my life where I could just try new things. This gave me a space to do something I hadn't done very much of, which was to be sincere and kind of vulnerable and a little bit experimental in ways that it just isn't possible to do in the day-to-day commercial environment. As well as the tutors, the peer group was really great. It was a social place in that you're constantly talking about different ideas and art styles and films you've seen, and not just with the animators, but with, Viscom students, fine arts students. Everyone's kind of there experimenting, trying to grow, getting new ideas, having fun, playing, really. You're with some people who will go on to have careers in animation, and you will work with them again and again. And some animation studios have just come out of a bunch of RCA animation directors who really liked working together. It's very valuable.